It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's a Friday morning leading up to a weekend, and I hope that you've made plans to celebrate Heritage Day and have all kinds of entertainment come your way. In case you haven't done that part of the job, don't worry, JP Sebastian's in the house. We're taking a look at a movie that he has quite a heated opinion on. Is it fair for me to say that?
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's preceded by a lot of drama, dude. Stuff went down.
On social media, right?
No, not just social media. I mean, I summarize it to that, but
right.
I'm not going to get into the gossip now. You guys can look it up for yourselves,
Okay.
but it is juicy.
Okay. It's called Don't Worry, Darling.
Yeah, as far as JP's concerned,
title.
it's Don't Bother, but...
Whoa! Half a popcorn loading? You don't know? Okay.
Let's get dig into it first. Let a clip speak for itself. So I love the heck out of Florence Pugh, and Harry Styles is a singer.
Harry Styles, man. Okay,
let's
cool.
have a look at a scene from Don't Worry, Darling, coming out today.
You can tell me. I'm really discreet. I can keep
gonna
a
be
secret.
late.
No, wait. You can't leave.
Why not?
Because you're not feeling well.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm so sorry I forgot to tell you, but you're not feeling very well. And the only way to cure it is if we stay home all day and I tend to you and kiss you and cook for you. No.
Bye.
Good. Oh! Jack, wait!
Back, make us proud.
I'm coming home, baby, now. I'm coming home now, right away. I'm coming home, baby, now. I'm sorry now I ever went away. Coming home, baby, now.
You know I'm waiting here for you.
I'm coming home now, real soon.
You've been gone.
Coming home, baby, now.
You don't know what I'm going through.
I'm coming home, I know I'm overdue.
I mean, that kind of looked like they were about to all burst into song. It's like all park their cars and I'm having a great day.
La La Land, like
you know, kind of thing.
happy.
So wait, what's going on? Give me the story
Obviously,
summary.
not everyone is
We've
totally
got,
happy.
yeah, Florence Pugh, Harry Styles in that scene.
Olivia Wilde is in
Olivia
there too,
Wilde.
who's the director of this. Previously directed Booksmart, which people love dearly. JP did not, whatever, it doesn't matter. Don't Worry, Darling, however, is the story about, as you can see, it's a totally white picket fence, perfect life that she's got.
Right.
I don't know why anyone would want this without being suspicious. Wait, there's got to be catches, right? There got to be hang-ups.
What did I sign?
Exactly. And so it did seem like they signed away their lives to the fact that her husband works for a secret organization, possibly for the government, it seems. They live in a town called Victory, which is sinister enough in the 50s under this, circumstances of the Cold War and whatever. He might be working on something like the Manhattan Project, nuclear secrets and all that kind of stuff, but the wife is not allowed to know, and no one is allowed to know because it's top secret, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So it's all roses and white picket fences, like I said. It's the perfect suburban city life until the cracks start to show in the surface, and she starts to wonder, am I hallucinating things? Because she starts seeing weird stuff going on. She finds another wife, a friend in the neighborhood who also starts having these hallucinations and saying, none of this is real. Something is going on.
Wow.
So there's a sense of The Truman Show.
Okay,
There's a sense
yes.
of, people might remember Pleasantville, Stepford Wives, a bit you could say of The Matrix, which you had like this possible double world going on. Is this all happening in her head? Is this all some sort of a secret game? But she starts to find her suspicions. And obviously then you're going to find similarities with even Get Out. You're going to find similarities with, and so it's starting to get you start to wonder, wait, is this just theft of ideas? It's not though. It's, look, JP, to be fair, it's not. Black Swan, etc., etc. Now let's get into Gemma Chan, by the way. Let's get into the movie a bit deeper about what JP thought about, why he thought what. Sorry, a bit of a slip of the tongue.
Don't worry about that.
Okay, moving on.
We were still fascinated by the visuals and...
And the visuals are fascinating, yes,
exactly.
they totally are. Because obviously all this has to do with possibly, is someone vickling you, is someone getting into your mind, is someone hypnotizing you, etc., etc. So there are good, bright touches here and there. But she starts to have these suspicions, and it's weird that they hammer these. Like, the character doesn't, like, go, oh, she walks away from the scene that you're seeing here with the eggs, by the way, with, like, oh, well, let me just carry on about life.
Yeah, because, like, this is what it's supposed to be,
And immediately, like, you'd think that the perfection of your life would already put you on guard. Like you said, where do I sign?
Yes.
What's on the dotted line? What was the fine print, etc., etc. But nothing feels sort of organic about her suspicions now. She grows. Florence Pugh is an amazing actress, and we merely live in the world that is made for Florence Pugh. She's so great at what she does.
You are so fascinated by her. I love it.
Midsommar was amazing.
Oh, really?
You
Okay,
really
yeah.
do have to see.
I've only seen
She knocks it out the
glimpses
park. Not even formally trained as an actress, but she does her best here with writing that is not great. It is uneven, and it's not as clever as it thinks at times. It looks like it's... Man, like I said, there's bits and pieces of all sorts of other horrors that you have seen in the past, but it's a bit disjointed when it tries to get to its thesis. Why is any of this happening? What is the twist? And when the twist comes, it's sort of like unsatisfying.
Okay.
It's hard to talk about this without giving away, important touch points and all this kind of stuff. But unfortunately, the strongest point about this is Florence Pugh, and she gets given a character who doesn't grow in a way that, if you're watching another mystery, like say Midsommar, or you're watching Hereditary, you're watching people start to tease out and start to become their own little personal detective.
Yes.
You start to link dots and
It
join
doesn't
clues
give
or whatever.
that to you.
But none of these scenes sort of follow each other in a way that feels like a person organically trying to unpack the truth. So it almost reads like the director's portfolio in a way. But
Claustrophobic much?
it's not necessarily coherent and as
Does it make the character kind of seem like a little helpless pawn who's just been pushed around with agency?
Not entirely that, but I think you're going in a strong direction there as a good description of why, like I said, it doesn't feel like a person is sensibly, or Florence Pugh's character is sensibly teasing out what the heck is going there, or it's all harsh right turns and harsh
I kind of get that.
Oh man,
I kind of get that.
But it doesn't satisfy to the extent that something like Get Out or anything that Jordan Peele has done, where you do see that coherent Daniel Kaluuya starting to, wonder and start to build his own and see if he can play against and act against his own enemy, etc., and all that kind of business. JP's over talking here. Let's look at another scene. I think most of the sales point of this movie is Harry Styles. He's mostly just a billboard because he's a pretty face, and I think a lot of people are fans of him.
That's
people...
harsh.
No, look, I'm not saying he's a terrible actor, but it's Florence Pugh who holds the torch in this movie.
Do you have another little clip for us?
Sexy suburban scene between Florence Pugh and Harry Styles.
You said Florence Pugh so many times. Let's take it.
I'm in love, I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'm making that roast, the one you made for my birthday. With a few changes.
I was here when you got here?
Yeah, sleep in the bedroom. You put carrots in a roast.
How did it get home?
Trolley, I think.
Wait, so he came out and got me?
What are you talking about?
Jack, I got off the trolley. I saw a plane crash.
I think I would have heard if there was a plane crash.
No,
Tends to
Jack,
be rather
I saw
loud
it and I
hard to
started
miss.
walking and...
Hey. You okay?
No, I
What's
don't know. I'm not... I had a really weird dream. A really weird dream.
I'm sorry. Do you know what weird dreams make me?
What?
Hungry. Would you like some carrot?
Yes.
Is that a nurturing lover?
I don't know, was that comedic relief in that moment of in this intense moment, it's like, hey, darling, here's a carrot. What? What are we doing?
Get your nutrients.
Okay.
Okay, so I got into a good example of how I see sort of the problems with this. Another good movie that I highly recommend, if you've seen Shutter Island with Leonardo DiCaprio.
I have not seen it.
Dude, you have to. So again, now you're talking about a movie that better introduces the architecture of layers. Better introduces the architecture of players. And by that I mean different people going, you're being lied to. Different people going, you're not being lied to. Who's your enemy? Who's the foe and whatever. And so the network, the whole conspiracy, the web of lies and deceits is so much better built in stuff like Shutter Island. It's so much better built in stuff like Get Out, etc., etc. So that you need, like Katlego, to start to feel like he's been lied to, that he's been seduced, that he's been pulled down this corridor. And this movie doesn't hit those important markers in the same way that other greater movies have in the past.
Well, I guess
it sounds like I'm totally
then,
ragging it, but look, it's pretty enough to look at. It's well acted by Florence Pugh, but unfortunately it's 5 out of 10 is the best I can give this movie.
Wow, 5 out of 10. I feel like each one of those 5 popcorns are all dedicated to Florence Pugh.
It's the syllables in her name, isn't it? No, dude.
JP, thanks a lot, man. Always appreciate your candor. If this movie is worth your popcorn, maybe check it out. You might have a different opinion of it. Let us know.